Hi, Mike Safe here with World Class Coaching, and today we're going to take a look inside our book, Progressive Soccer Training in Grids. Really good book, this one. Enjoyed a lot. It's kind of two books in one again, in that its main purpose is to show you how you can set up training sessions without doing too much moving around of cones and resetting up new grids and so on. In other words, if you want to do a training session on playing wide, for example, it shows you how you can do that by setting up just one grid, one setup of cones, and then do all your different exercises within that setup of cones. So you don't need to do a warm-up and then stop and lay new cones out for 5 minutes, do a technical exercise, then stop, lay out new cones again for doing a small-sided game and that kind of stuff. You can do it all in one go. So it just makes it for a lot quicker, easier training session to do and to set up. But the other thing that it does is it gives you a ton of good drills and exercises to do for various topics. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. If we go to the table of contents here, so each chapter shows a typical training session. Like chapter 1 is shielding, chapter 2 is wide play, counter attack, possession, third man runs, etc., etc. So you've got all those that you can instantly take and use in your own training sessions. But as I said, what the book does, it shows you how to set up those sessions so that you don't have to mess around moving cones too much. Now, as always, our table of contents are responsive. So if you click like chapter 5 here, it'll take you directly to chapter 5, and makes it a lot easier to navigate the book. And if you want a more complete description of the book, look down below in the notes section. There should be a link, and also in the top right hand corner of the video as well. So anyway, let's take a look at let's take a look at chapter 5 as we just did for third man runs. So these are the diagrams. They're not the standard World Class Coaching diagrams, but here are the diagrams, and then you've got a third man run there. Then we could go on to the next page, the next page, the next page, and basically they just give a number of different exercises and progressions and variations. So we're still on third man runs. So these are all different ones that you can set up, and obviously there's good explanations and coaching points in every one of them. And so that's the book. It's a pretty comprehensive book. Let's have a look. It's 160 pages. So as I said, there's plenty of material there. It's a great book. And this is by Dan Minatillo and Rich Raflowski. It's Progressive Soccer Training in Grids, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it.